definitely on both. All right, guys, we're making chili today, keto chili in particular. And we are swapping in beef liver for bacon, but you guys don't have to do that.
I didn't know we were swapping out bacon. I just thought we were swapping in beef liver.
No.
I thought it was additional.
I thought it'd be nice to just do a little swappy. So right now, this is a long recipe. This chili is on ketoconnect.net. It's called keto chili with bacon. It says to simmer for like 2 to 3 hours, but we're gonna get this done within the hour. And so I've already started prepping my veggies. I'm dicing up my jalapenos and my onions. So half an onion, you can do as much as you want though, and then 2 medium jalapenos, and half a tomato. Just getting everything chopped up.
You got your gloves on?
Yeah, because I made the mistake way too many times of cutting jalapenos without gloves and then touching my nostrils and my eyes and just every other part of my body.
So, Deeper State Keto is live. You guys can pre-order the Keto Cut course today. And one thing is today only, if you pre-order the course, it's linked in the description of this video, you're entered to an awesome giveaway. And it's only for people who pre-register today. The giveaway is 1 ticket to KetoCon, our cookbook.
Yes. 2 week supply of keto bricks. Cooking with us.
Oh yeah, we're at KetoCon. We're gonna cook dinner together. Maybe we'll like go shopping and plan out dinner and cook it together.
And then working out potentially, or at least like some workout nutrition advice from Robert one-on-one.
Yeah, workout session and a coaching session.
And what else?
I think that's everything. Oh, and free all of our like courses and cookbooks and everything for life.
Forward.
And we're going to have a Fat Bomb cookbook soon, I think. I keep saying that, but that might be a while. So I just got back home from Michigan. The upper, like, lower part of Michigan. And it was freezing cold. So it's nice to be back. And I'm actually just, like, a little out of the loop.
Regarding what?
Just regarding like talking to a camera, because I was just like in a cabin for 3 days, you know? So this is a really good meal prep recipe, and I don't know if, did you tell people on YouTube we're doing liver?
Yeah.
We're gonna add some beef liver. And so how many ounces is this?
I think it's a 1/4 pound.
A 1/4 pound?
1/4.
That's what this is right here?
Yeah.
Oh, and I think what we can do also is show you how to track macros on a recipe like this. A lot of you guys have issues doing that.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be weighing it out at the end.
So yeah, basically the method to figure out the nutrition is you add all the nutrition of everything that goes into it, and then when you have the final dish, if you're going to put it in the fridge, just like weigh it out before you put it in the fridge, and then you know what 1 serving is. So this should make what? Like how much are we doing there?
2 pounds ground beef.
And like a little bit of liver. So this will probably be like 8 servings, 10 servings or something.
What else was I gonna say?
Oh, and the podcast today, a lot of you guys have questions about keto and cholesterol. Awesome resource for that. Dave Feldman on the podcast today. And I think we didn't come up with who we're donating to. We should donate to the cholesterolcode.com.
Yeah, because Dave Feldman is doing amazing work. He's devoting his time and his days to just cholesterol research.
Were you up north? Yes, I was. I was in Atlanta, Michigan.
It's funny.
Hello from Nova Scotia. Ordered the cut program this morning. So excited. Hello from Traverse City, Michigan.
Yay.
Thank you for the order. And so tomorrow morning, expect a 14-day meal plan in your inbox to just kind of bridge the gap between now and when that course is actually ready in 2 weeks.
For the workout portion of the cut, is it more tailored to gym equipment or dumbbells and bodyweight exercises? So there's going to be both, right?
There's 3 tiers of workouts.
The beginner.
There's like bodybuilder tier. Then there's the tier that we followed, which is like, you know how to lift a little bit, but you're not a bodybuilder. And then there's like straight off the couch tier. I tried the Transformation Coach's Hello Abs 14-day challenge. I only made it 1 day. So sore I could barely get to work the next day. I remember the first time I did P90X, Ab Ripper X. Actually, Mega had me do an ab workout too. When you just haven't done an ab workout in a long time and you just do like a 30-minute ab workout, you can't even sit down the next day.
Who does 30-minute ab workouts?
Ab Ripper X. It's like 20 minutes
15.
long. 15.
Hello from Hawaii. Hi, we'll be seeing you soon. Not you, but like Hawaii.
How long did the spray tan last?
I mean, I'm so pale right now.
I still have like some spots on my arms.
You look freckly.
About 6 days of solid tan, but
Yeah.
I didn't realize that it was such a superficial thing. It's literally just like paint on your body. It's like a Halloween costume. It's not. I thought there was some element of like, oh, over time you build up a tan or something. No, it's just like you're painting your body.
Yeah. Hello from Lansing, Michigan.
I like the sentiment here. Take all the donations for yourselves. If you guys didn't see our video today, we lost our last 3 months of income from YouTube, but YouTube didn't screw us. We screwed ourselves. It's our fault. You got to take responsibility. Passwords.
I'm gonna say it's both. Like there should be more security for that kind of money.
Yeah.
Like
they shouldn't be able to change the bank account without some kind of confirmation.
Like immediately, yeah. Are you familiar with Coffee Booster? Yeah, we actually have some in our cupboard.
It's not bad.
It's not. Yeah, it's tasty, but like I could just make that on my own.
I'm not a big fan of chocolate coffee combo. To me, that just accentuates the bitterness of both.
Have you ever had a good chocolate coffee?
Well, you need a lot of sweetener and like cream in it to make it.
Yeah, the chocolate MCT oil powder though, I use that every morning with my coffee, and it's the best.
Do you have any favorite vegetarian recipes? Basically anything with eggs.
Yeah, and we also have our tofu nuggets. They're really crispy and good and spicy.
The link to order the cut program should be in the description. If not, you can go to deeperstateketo.com. That's actually, so about that, guys. deeperstateketo.com. It's a joint effort between us and Keto Savage, and we're going to bring on some other people too. And it's going to be more of a performance keto hub. So like, this course is the first thing. There's also forums on there though. I'm going to type the actual URL in the chat right now. So there's forums on there if you want to just like share your experiences with trying to perform on a keto diet and like kind of some trials and tribulations, what you found worked for you, basically just getting better together. So yeah, register for the forums there. That's free, and just you can share experiences, you can learn from other people. Hoping to build that into like a good resource for keto performance.
Is the book still on pre-order? Yes, it is. Amazon, BarnesandNoble.com. Pre-order our cookbook. It's so soon. But it's been 8 minutes. I'm gonna get this chili going.
You got the pan preheating?
No, but that'll take a second.
Okay. Show them what we're using.
I'm using this cast iron Dutch oven, but you can just use a bottom heavy or like a deep pot. That's what I would do, because we're gonna be adding broth. We're gonna be adding a bunch of ingredients, so you don't want it to spill over like in a skillet. So I'm gonna heat that right now to medium high, and then we're gonna get our ground beef browning.
Are you sure we don't have any bacon in the fridge?
No.
Okay.
Did you want bacon?
I thought the bacon would help with the liver taste a little bit.
We have.
See, this is what happens. Lost in communication. We need to work on our communication. I was assuming we're adding liver to the dish, but instead it's add liver, take out bacon. I don't know what that's gonna do for the taste. But it'll be fine.
We have pre-cooked bacon.
No, let's just go with this.
I'm not adding any oil to the pan because the ground beef will add some fat. Usually the bacon would. So if you're using the bacon, you're gonna add in the bacon first, dice that up, add it in, let that start cooking. As it cooks down, then you can add in your ground beef. Did you want to touch something?
No.
Oh.
$5 donation, Shadowhawk05. I guess I'll break the ice. You need to keep these donations this week. Don't want to see y'all go hungry. We're not going hungry over here. Don't worry, guys.
But we really appreciate it. Shadowhawk, you were the first to comment on our cut vlog today. You did say Matt looked sick, and that was mean. But it's cool, because you were just being honest. And we appreciate the honesty.
Yeah, that was actually a comment. So, like taking it to that extreme is probably not necessary for normal people. But I wanted to kind of see what the limitations were of the 90 days and see like how far you could take it. Like, is this appropriate if someone's like, hey, I want to do a bodybuilding contest? Does this deeper state keto thing make sense for me to try? I can now say yes. Because like by the end of that, I was basically down to stage ready. Mm-hmm. Like Robert would just tweak maybe the last week to like really hone in my sodium intake or something, and then I could have like gone on stage. Obviously don't have the muscle mass for that, guys. Like, I think that's where the confusion comes in. Like they're expecting when you get cut, you just automatically have huge muscles. Gotta work for the muscles.
How can we see your pictures? So there are 2 pictures of us before and after on our on deeperstateketo.com. You can check that out.
But the pictures are coming in a video this week when we recap kind of everything that happened. Honestly, quit wearing your hat backwards.
Why? I like it backwards.
Just getting started with keto, and I'm so appreciative of your content. Oh, thank you. Can you elevator pitch the new program? We are so bad at elevator pitches. Honestly, it's for anyone who wants to put in a little bit more effort and get a lot better results. So you're going to be tracking your macros, you're going to be pretty strict, I mean like as strict as possible, sticking to it, and it's basically a formula for if you're ready to put in the extra effort, it's the how, because a lot of people just want to be told exactly what to do, knowing that if they do it, the results will be there, and that's basically what this is.
I'm adding in the ground beef, 2 pounds.
Caveman chili, my go-to. This is going to be kind of loud for the audio.
And then I'm going to use the immersion blender.
You use a blender for what?
The puree.
Oh. Okay, so we're going to puree the liver, it looks like.
I'm sure it'll break down if you don't want me to puree it, but I figure we might as well.
We can puree it.
I'm just breaking up the beef into ground, like into crumbles, letting it brown.
Lori just ordered deeper state. Woo-wee. A pinch of cocoa and cinnamon does wonders to chili. Ooh. I know the Skyline chili in Cincinnati is all about the cinnamon. I've never heard of cocoa. That's kind of like a mole type of thing.
Maybe we'll do that if the beef liver just ruins it for me.
Grand Rapids here. Make venison keto chili all the time. Yeah, it's amazing how many deer I saw up there. I probably saw 200 deer over the course of 3 days. Shadowhawk donated another $2 to say, didn't want to sound mean, Matt just looks skinny. Thanks, bud. Is intermittent fasting part of the program? It can be if you want to be. What we did for the 90 days was a fat fast in the morning up until the gym, and then had our first meal after the gym. But depending on when you work out, there's a video on like workout and meal timings. It's basically about strategizing your food intake around what's sustainable for you and your workouts.
Yeah, when your calories get pretty low, like I felt 1 meal a day just made more sense because then I felt really, really full after my last meal.
For the last month, we did 1 meal a day. For the first 2 months, we did 2 meals.
What comes with the program? Specific macros and meal plans? Do you prep for the week? So we don't have so our meal prep course tells you exactly what to prep for the entire week and the macros for that. But this will just give you your macros. So you can prep or you can cook daily. Some weeks we prepped, some weeks we were just able to cook daily.
There's a bunch of recipes.
Yeah, we have a ton of recipe videos.
Honestly, like the proprietary element of it, what is really valuable is Robert's macro tapering protocol over the 90 days. The first phase, you find your protein fat threshold. The second phase, you slowly taper them down over time. And then the third phase, you do keto refeeds to just like, cause you're getting really down to like a lower body fat percentage and your body stops responding. So the refeeds help with that. And that's like the real proprietary cool part of it. And then there's slow progression of cardio along with it as well. So like we started with 1 day a week of Stairmaster for 10 minutes. And I think by the end of it, we were doing 4 days a week of Stairmaster for like 14 minutes. But it's really slow progression. You might think like 4 days a week, Stairmaster, 14 minutes, I can't do that. we couldn't do that at the start either, but you kind of work up to it slowly, so you barely notice it.
Okay, the beef's cooking. If you guys did the bacon, you should have. You can add your beef now, probably.
Let me show them what's up for a minute.
I'm gonna immersion and blend this beef liver. A lot of you
man.
are probably not doing it, so.
So here we have
Sorry.
this
beef,
stuff
I know you
cooking
guys
down.
can't see it. But I'll show you the beef liver.
And we're using this as a meal prep. Now she's pureeing a beef liver. Ugh! Don't squirt me. That sounds gross. Okay, you guys get the picture, I think. Okay, so $9.99 from Mel Barrera. I appreciate all y'all do. Your hard work and dedication is definitely inspiring. I love the fact that you guys are dedicated to the science behind keto instead of the hype. Can't wait for the cookbook. There is a lot of hype around it, yeah. We appreciate it. Victoria, $7. Hi guys, I can't thank enough for all of your info. Started keto 10/23/17. I'm down 76 pounds. It would not have been possible without you two. That's incredible.
Pureed it.
Ugh.
Doesn't smell that bad. It's going in the chili.
Okay, wait, let me
Do
get
you
the
not
pour.
want me to do that?
I want to get the pour. No, I want to have liver.
Do you want me to do less?
No, do it all. Oh boy.
It's a little stringy.
Liver's optional, guys. You don't have to do liver. Bacon's a much more tasty alternative.
But I've read a bunch that like calf or baby livers is a lot less
Baby livers?
strong. No, like baby
Newborn
chicken.
baby livers.
Baby chickens are like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, chicken livers taste way better. Beef livers are like pretty strong. I've had it once or twice. Yeah, you guys don't need to do the liver. We just wanted to change it up because we've never done it.
And we keep talking about it.
I want to try eating more organ meats, so maybe we'll have some tasty recipes for you if we come up with some.
I'm adding in, okay, so if your ground beef is cooked through, add in your onions and your minced jalapenos. So there's 2 minced jalapenos here, or diced, and then half an onion.
What about the tomatoes?
I'm gonna add those in after this cooks down a little.
Okay. Thank you for the $1 donation. Eating to lose 150. Major cookie dough fat bombs yesterday. Sorry I'm late, but is the deeper state keto program macros personalized? It was unclear in the description. Yeah, they're personalized per person. There's a couple different scenarios that we take into account. There's like one scenario is a person who is trying to lose weight, been dieting forever, and is eating like 1,000 calories a day and can't lose weight. That person has to rebuild their metabolism a little bit. And then there's like a person like me who's kind of in shape, just wants to lose the last like 10 pounds. Even though I lost 26 pounds, I didn't think I had that much to lose. I probably didn't. And then a person who has like, let's say 60 plus pounds to lose, like a lot of weight to lose. Does chicken liver have the same benefits? I feel that beef liver is like just more mineral dense and stuff, although I haven't looked into it.
I also added 3 teaspoons of minced garlic, or you could do garlic cloves, mince that up, and pop that in.
Yeah, I'm drinking water. Sometimes I add salt. Right now I am not though.
So Matt was traveling. He took what?
The little salt packets?
Yeah, we took little salts. He took salt and Vega hydrator. So like he had electrolytes because he wasn't sure. So that's always a definite for us. We're always taking electrolytes where we go.
Going Gonzo, how do you feel about onions and its sugar content? Will it affect insulin sensitive people? I mean, if you're having it in a really high fat meal like we're doing here, I don't think so. I mean, when you start questioning foods like that are pretty clearly healthy foods like onions and garlic and things like that, I think you're just like scrutinizing too much. I just track everything, count the carbs in the onions, yeah. So if you're like doing a full onion a day, that could be too much. But I just track the carbs daily.
A full onion a day is going to be a lot, but we did half, and it's spread out over several servings. I'm adding in the half tomato, and then I'm also going to be adding in the seasonings. So, seasonings. 1 tablespoon chili powder, 2 teaspoons cumin, 1 teaspoon salt. You can go heavier on the salt depending on the broth you're using. 1 teaspoon oregano, and then you saw me add the garlic, and then we're going to do a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce and 2 cups of stock. We're doing low sodium beef broth, but you can do chicken. If you don't have any stock on hand, feel free to use water. It's going to reduce down anyway.
Was the original recipe for 2 pounds of ground beef too?
30 ounces.
Okay. $10 donation. Aloha from Hawaii. Keto since October 22nd. Thanks to you two. I use Keto Mojo and I think I might be insulin and ketosis resistant. Ketones don't get higher than 1.1 besides doctor. Any suggestions? Well, do you need them to be higher than 1.1? I think, like, if you take some extreme measures, you can do that. Like, the formula for getting high ketones is basically just slight calorie deficit, high fat intake, and super low carb intake. So if you, like, really want to try getting your ketones higher, I would just try doing, like, 80% fat, 5 or 10 total carbs a day. And over the course of, like, 3 days, they should be really high. But you don't really need them to be high unless that is, like, a state that you find beneficial to you.
And then black pepper.
What are your thoughts on teens with the keto diet, intermittent fasting? We're not doctors. I think teens, I mean, if I had a teen, I would let them do a keto diet with intermittent fasting, me personally.
So there's 13-year-olds and then there's 18-year-olds.
That's true. What else do we got here? I'm at a stall, but I eat cruelty-free, so I only eat farm eggs, cream. Maybe I'm not eating enough protein. Well, if those are your only 2 sources of protein, then unless you're eating like 2 dozen eggs a day, I would say, yeah, you're kind of low on protein. What kind of other protein are you getting? Are you getting like a vegan protein powder, like some tofu, things like that?
Does cruelty-free mean vegan or vegetarian?
Vegetarian, okay. I guess. When did you realize that keto was the best? I think I noticed immediately that it was like significantly better than my old diet just because of the energy I had. But then that would kind of wear off and I'd be like, is it that great? Maybe just, it's not worth it. Maybe I should just enjoy the delicious foods more, like carbs, cakes, things like that. And then I would do that and I realized that it was like a significant improvement to my life. So over the course of like the first 6 months, I did that and then I realized, you know, I'm just going to stick with it. I feel really good.
I'm adding 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce now. We just get the, what brand is this? I think this is just from Whole Foods brand, but definitely check the labels when you're getting like Worcestershire sauce. They can be high in carb.
They're all high sugar.
Yeah, this is, so 1 carb per teaspoon.
Yeah.
But it really makes a difference even when you use that little bit.
Don't go nuts with it.
Yeah.
Is PB okay? And what kind of nut butter is your favorite? I don't buy nut butters because I've never met a person that can like control their intake of nut butters. So I don't buy them because I just eat the entire jar. But yeah, if you can control yourself, which I doubt, then peanut butter is fine. I like macadamia nut butter, but that's super expensive.
I just took out that really tough piece of liver.
You did?
It won't come
yeah,
apart.
you gotta like cut. You gotta like cut out the.
I didn't know there were like vein, like stringy parts to it. All right, now last but not least, I'm going to add 2 cups of broth, and then we're just gonna let it simmer for as long as we're on live, and then we'll show you what it looks like at the end. Maybe we'll reduce it for like the last 10 minutes of the live.
I'm gonna eat some.
So we can try. Yeah, I'm really nervous.
I'm not.
I'm hoping I love it though. Like, what if I love beef liver?
Love these weekly streams. Do you guys have a link to a schedule or something? Not yet, but we're working on that. We're going to have a month ahead schedule of what we're cooking with a link to the recipe because we've been doing it like a day or two in advance, so I know not everyone can get the ingredients and stuff.
Whoop. Broth is going in, and then I just sliced myself. Lid is going on.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little slice. And then I'm going to turn down the heat, and we're just going to let it cook.
What's your dietary fat intake daily percent, both you and Mega? Is she also into the higher fat percent? Mine is probably like 78-ish on average. What's yours?
Do you want to show them this real quick?
Yeah. What's your fat intake daily?
You said 70?
78.
Oh, mine's like 83 right now. It's really high. So now we're just going to put the lid on. Sorry, Facebook, I know you guys can't see this. And then we're going to let this simmer.
Okay.
Still here, guys. Let's get some Facebook questions. Another Michigander here. Hello. A lot of Michiganders on Facebook. How do you sign up for the program? It should be in the link, right?
Yep.
The Keto
Cut course.
First link. Also deeperstateketo.com.
Just watched the most recent video at the gym. Congrats to both of your incredible results and inspiration. Thank you. I got the Deeper State Keto course this morning. Can't wait to start. We can't wait either. So another cool thing I didn't mention is everyone who pre-orders, and I think we're going to close. So, okay, here's the dates, guys. Today, pre-order started. The 23rd is when we're going to have all the materials available because we're still like organizing all that. And then I think 2 weeks after that, the course is going to shut down. And then we'll have like Q&As, weekly Q&As with Robert, and we'll do some too, just to make sure everyone's on track. This is only going to be for the people that pre-order though. Weekly Q&As and entry to the giveaway I mentioned at the start, the KetoCon. KetoCon's going to be sweet, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm very, very excited to meet everyone. Our book will be out
we
too.
have a book signing at KetoCon.
Yep. June 14th, there's an Eventbrite event for the Atlanta one and the Austin one.
So the Atlanta one is on May 15th, the day the book
May
comes
15th in Woodstock at Foxtail Bookshop. And then the Austin one is at People's, I think. We'll put up the details very soon as we get closer, but there's an Eventbrite and you can RSVP there so we know who's coming.
Thanks for the donation, Hannah. Hello from Denham Springs, Louisiana. The donations are going to Dave Feldman, cholesterolcode.com. We have a podcast with him that came out today. He's like, if you guys are concerned about cholesterol, you want to learn more about it and how it pertains to a low-carb keto diet, check out cholesterolcode.com. It's like a really great resource, probably the best resource there is on the internet. He has a protocol, it's called the Feldman Protocol. I think we're going to do a video on that soon.
Yeah.
And Gabe Changer just donated $5. I'm just starting out, but I really need to make a change in my life. Thanks for all you do.
Thank you.
Build on that momentum. Yeah, everyone hits a point where they need to make a change. So I think keto is a great way to go about it for sure, but I've found that it really has to be like a life change. Like, you know, diet's one aspect of that. But you can get good sleep, you can just try to be more productive at work, really try to just kill it at work, you know, stuff like that, that all kind of adds up.
Is your book available through Amazon? Yes, it's on pre-order Amazon right now. Keto Made Easy.
Why haven't y'all blocked Jonathan? I don't know, I was debating it, but we are not for censoring the internet. So
Jonathan Carrion?
Yeah, I don't block anyone's comments on our videos. Should we?
Why would we block him?
I don't know, because he says the same thing on every video.
Okay, so here's the deal, guys. Jonathan says, wanna bang Mega. Whatever. People say Mega holds a lot of fat around her belly. That's a lot meaner, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Or like, Matt looks like he's dying of cancer. Matt is a white person and shouldn't be with the beautiful. Like, people say things that are way worse.
They do.
And we don't block anyone.
The comments that get to me the most are the ones where they're directing a comment at Mega, but they're talking to me as if she's not a human being, like she's a woman, so she can't have feelings. She's like, Matt, tell Mega to stop eating all those calories. Just like something crazy.
So
like, you can tell her yourself.
Guys, wanna bang? Like, if that bothers you? It's funny.
Love your cookbook recipes on your website.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How have the recipes have been good lately, right? We're trying to get ahead of things. We have a lot going on.
Yeah, we got a few we got to record. We have a chocolate
Tart,
which
is amazing.
Is awesome. A vegan meal replacement bar, which is awesome. Dairy-free, vegan. I guess vegan's always dairy-free, right?
Yeah. We have Korean meatballs, which are super good. And then we have a pizza frittata, which is yummy.
Is the cookbook physical and digital? We don't know about digital yet. I assume at some point it will be.
At some point it'll probably be on Kindle. Amazon usually does that.
The one thing I miss on keto is bananas.
Really? Bananas do make like good smoothie bases, right?
Yeah. You can do like avocados instead though. I watch your channel religiously. You guys are great help for a keto normie like myself. Oh, thank you. Terry Stabler, $10. Is it overflowing?
It's just like bubbling.
Appreciate it, Terry. And Eating to Lose 150, another $1. Thank you. Bought the DSK plan, Deeper State Keto. What do you guys think of the name, Deeper State Keto? So excited. Curious as to the recipes in the 2-week meal plan. Are the videos already on YouTube? I'm going to put that together as soon as we get off here. I just landed before this. So the free 2-week meal plan I'm going to send to everyone who pre-orders tomorrow morning. And then that'll get you carried over and just kind of introduce you to the nutrition protocol a little bit, get you geared up so you don't really just have to wait to the 23rd. Because I know like when you buy something, you have momentum going, right? You want to like capitalize on that. What is the saying? Momentum generates motivation. There's something like that. It's true.
$2 donation. Thank you. Thank you for everything, Casey. Thanks for supporting us.
I made your beef jerky recipe and it was amazing. I used Dr. Zevia instead of the cola. Thanks for all the great recipes.
Nice.
Yeah, I really like that one. It adds like a nice sweetness to it. We've made them without the Zevia too. You can just use stevia instead and do like a sweet and spicy beef jerky. But yeah, we need to make that again.
Yeah, we do. You guys should come up with keto-friendly ice cream and put it on the market. We have a keto-friendly ice cream on our food blog, but I mean, I feel like it's pretty saturated, and Halo Top's just killing it. So it's like it's gonna be hard to beat Halo Top, even if we made a better one.
I think that ship has sailed. That's like, it's tough.
Thank you, Joshua. LOL. Pay you for your gamer tag to play PUBG.
I haven't logged on for probably like 3 months now, but it's like repair. I'll type it in chat. You can add me, but it's going to be a while before I get on there probably. That's it, right? No, 7.
Repaired, yeah.
And this is like a user-generated gamer tag, I'm pretty sure. Brev Mike, who is consistently donating every week. Thank you, Brev Mike. Illness update. Kidney/intestinal infection. No way to avoid the sugars in the meds or carbs on required diet. Note, several of the meds spike your blood sugars way up, specifically the antibiotics, so restarting keto.
Dude, that sounds like an intense sickness. I think just getting back to full health and then starting keto is the best route. Don't be upset about that. Like, your health comes first.
Of course.
And sometimes we need medications, unfortunately.
It's crazy how they just bulk the medications with sugar a lot of the time. Or like even the cough syrups that already taste horrible, there's like 20 grams
They just
of sugar
want to keep
in them.
us sick. It's a conspiracy. Just kidding.
I'm making the chili but adding microgreens like a powder. I wonder how that'll go.
That's interesting.
Yeah. What's the difference between the keto meal plan and the deeper state program? So if you're talking about the meal prep, that
Big
is
difference.
more for lifestyle approach to keto. Like, you know, I just want to chill, I want to cook my meals. Here's the macros are calculated for you, more laid back. The deeper state is like, I want to get results as good as possible in 90 days. I would love to see a couple more tofu recipes that hit the macros. I love tofu, but generally the people that are doing keto hate tofu and think it immediately makes you grow breasts if you're a man, which is not true. But that's like the reason we don't do much.
We also don't eat a ton of tofu. Once in a while if the opportunity arises, but we like to make meals that we actually will eat and enjoy, because that's the lifestyle we preach.
Can someone explain macros to a beginner? Yeah, macros are just the macronutrients that your foods are comprised of. So for keto, the macros you're going to shoot for are basically like 75% calories from fat, 20 to 25% calories from protein, and then the rest from carbs, like 2 to 5%. All foods are made up of 3 different macronutrients, right? So just kind of keeping tabs on those is what people are talking about when they refer to macros.
Real opinion on Miracle Noodles.
I love
Absolutely love them.
Yeah.
I've been eating them a lot. Like I ate them every night when Matt was gone.
Did you get your YouTube money back? No.
We're working on it. We'll see. I mean, it's a lesson learned.
Watch Zeitgeist for conspiracy. Oh, I've watched 1, 2, and 3, guys.
Julie Snow. Zakia, thank you so much for the donation. Have you guys returned to pre-cut macros? No, we have not yet. We're reverse dieting, but the taper up is much quicker.
Should take about a month to get back there.
Yeah. Eggs can be cooked in 100 ways. Yes, they can.
Why are exogenous ketones gaining popularity? I wish more people watched you guys.
They've been popular since we were even doing a YouTube channel.
Yeah. I mean, I totally understand why they're gaining popularity, because keto's popular and it's good for weight loss. So there's a supplement that's kind of like the same thing, right? So of course people are gonna people are much more inclined to just buy a supplement and hope it works miracles than actually put in any amount of work.
Yeah.
So
because if you don't have to do the diet but you can still lose weight, then it's a win.
Sylvia, $20 donation. Thank you.
No question.
Forever free one food. Free one food, almond butter.
Free food.
So if you had one food that didn't count for calories, I guess mine would have to just be probably like cake or donuts or something.
Mine would be like chips, kettle chips, jalapeno kettle chips.
How do you gain weight on keto? You eat more calories.
Surplus. Signed up for the cut. Can't wait. You guys are so aspiring and down to earth. Thank you. We're excited to get the cut on the road and hang out with you guys.
Have you eaten brains? No, I haven't. Mm-mm. So are the recipes in your cookbook geared for the cut program? No, the recipes in our cookbook. So
Or like our food blog.
Yeah, this is what we're going to do going forward, because as you've maybe seen our channel over 2 years, it's really evolved a lot to we started making a lot of replacement recipes, and we still eat those kind of regularly.
Yeah.
Like cakes, like sweets and stuff. So the deeper state is really not as much about that, although there is a couple dessert recipes that you can fit into your macros, but deeper state is more performance based. So we're going to be posting on that side a little bit, but KetoConnect is really food blog, people that love food.
You have a family, you want to feed your kids, you want to just have takeout food that's
which is 80%
healthy.
of the people doing keto.
I mean, and we're not going to be on a deeper state keto cut for the rest of our lives. I'm going to enjoy our kung pao chicken.
It's a tool.
Yeah, exactly. So the food blog is more representative of me, if I'm being honest. And the cut is something I am so grateful for having done in my life.
But yeah, the cookbook is a lot of. I'm thinking about the person who's picking up Keto Made Easy, our cookbook, and that's the first time they're okay, I'm gonna give this a spin. Let's see. Mm-hmm. They don't want the I don't know. They don't want steak and broccoli, because that's just generally eating healthy, and people know what healthy is. It's just hard for them to do it. So I think giving them cakes and stuff that are healthier alternatives is a good way to go. And I still love those things. I love eating cake. Cake's my favorite thing.
Do you two snack during the day or just eat at scheduled times? We eat, I definitely snack. I eat when I'm hungry.
I try not to snack, but I do.
Are you planning to make a science-based book to complement your cookbook, like KetoConnect, Memories and Experience? Probably not. We have a YouTube channel that really does that well.
It is something that's run through my mind a little bit, but it's hard.
Yeah.
I think we might do more cookbooks.
Yeah, I think food is very, in terms of hard books, our main.
Because I'm trying to think there's people writing books about keto that are more educated than us on it, It would just be more of like a personal experience type of thing, which I don't know how valuable that is.
I can't start DSK until June 1st due to a cruise in the end of May. Will that work for the second round? We're not sure. When is this?
Will that work, or is there a second round? That will work. I would honestly just like get it. It's never going to be as cheap as it is right now.
Right.
For the pre-order is the cheapest it'll ever be. So.
And you enter to win.
Yeah. So you'll have lifetime access. So.
Right.
But yeah, there'll be another round too. It'll just be at a little bit of a higher price. Just bought the cut program. Going to challenge myself to stick it through a Vegas weekend. Possible.
No drinking.
Yeah, this is the thing I kind of wanted to have at the start. Maybe I'll still put it in. Where it's like, let's look at the next 3 months. Like, what kind of events are on the horizon that is going to be tempting to cheat? Like, for us, we had the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. What else did we have?
We went to Colorado.
Yep. And there was like all kinds of keto snacks and stuff we could have
My
had
best friend visited, and we love to eat, so I went out with her to eat, but I couldn't eat anything. Mm-hmm. So it's possible, absolutely. But is it going to be like fun at the time? No. But you look back and you'll be like, oh, I can go to Vegas again, but this cut is something that really changed my body.
Which charity are you supporting this week? It's going to Dave Feldman, cholesterolcode.com.
We also have a podcast that went live with him today if you want to hear more about what he is about cholesterol.
What do you think about making weekly zero carb day, like cleaning day, to increase energy? I don't know.
I don't think you're going to get that many benefits unless you're doing like 100 carbs a day and then you drop to 0. But it's not going to be that instant.
Yeah. What else do we got here? How do I prepare for an all-inclusive vacation? I want to eat and drink it all. Should I transition from keto ahead of time so I won't feel sick? Well, I mean, this just goes to more of like a lifestyle approach. Like, this all-inclusive vacation is not going to be a one-time thing. There's going to be other things in the future. So you got to just kind of think about how keto fits into your lifestyle moving forward. So, I mean,
What if you don't want to do keto for the rest of your life? Or like for a long period and you're just doing it for like maybe a couple months to lose the weight? Yeah, then that is a possibility. Because I feel like if I went to an all-inclusive vacation and just indulged, I would feel sick.
Yeah, definitely.
Any supplements you would suggest us purchase before your course starts? No.
Maybe just electrolytes if you are,
Oh, yeah.
unless you have those already.
I just put the no-bake cheesecake, the cashew cheesecakes in the freezer.
Whoa.
The cashew one's my favorite, the cashew crust.
How's this doing here? You can take the lid off and it'll reduce faster.
Yeah, but I thought we wanted to cook it. I was going to take it off and there's like 15 minutes left to an hour.
Still bubbly. Yeah, take the lid off. Okay guys, here's what it's looking like right now.
All the veggies and stuff are like cooking down.
Now, I like mine cooked down to where there's almost no liquid left.
Same. Just like the fat.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to cook it for like a long time, like we say in the post, you can keep the lid on, keep cooking it, and then when you're ready, I would say like 15, 20 minutes maybe before, turn up the heat and then reduce it.
I'm excited for your cookbook. Gonna give it as gifts to people because my pastor, family, and best friend just started keto. That's amazing.
Awesome.
Matt Mega, so what's next for you guys after the cut? Do you go back to your keto meal prepping? Yeah, we meal prep a lot. We meal prep during the cut too. It's just like a thing that helps us stick to the diet better. But what's like a big challenge we're gonna do next? We're definitely gonna do the Dave Feldman protocol.
We're gonna do. We're thinking about doing. Rob Wolf has a carb tolerance test
But we're gonna do a fat and a protein tolerance
as well.
test too.
Yeah.
So those will be like similar to our sweetener video, which a lot of people liked.
And then we're traveling a bunch as well. So we're gonna be like getting the back end of the blog and YouTube channel ready.
Oh, we're gonna do something. Do you guys have any ideas for barbecue recipes, like grilling outside, that you'd like to see? Let us know in the comments. My chili is pretty watery. Yeah, take the lid off now and let it reduce a lot.
Can the cut be applied to gym beginners? Absolutely. I feel like I was basically, I knew what I was doing in the gym, but This is the hardest I've ever pushed myself, and it paid off because I gained some muscle.
It's primarily a nutrition plan.
Yeah.
It's a nutrition plan that has included 3 tiers of workouts. But the main thing is a nutrition plan. You don't even have to do the workout plan if you don't want to. You can just stick with the nutrition.
Grilled salmon, please.
Like a wood plank salmon?
Yeah. Barbecue chicken. Are you guys eating any greens or more towards zero carb?
Moderate greens.
Yeah, moderate greens, but still very low carb.
So for the past maybe 3 weeks, I've been doing maybe like 4 cups of collard greens cooked down for dinner, and that's my only vegetable. Or spinach. Sometimes we even do like a raw salad. I just like the raw salad messes with my stomach a little bit more than the cooked veggies.
Kebabs, brisket, and pulled pork. These are all great ideas, and I'm hungry.
Love grilled lemon asparagus. That sounds good.
Ooh. What's good to drink besides plain water? We like to put Vega Hydrator. It's an electrolyte powder, and it's also flavored berry in our water, which is good. We do Zevia sodas. You can do like unsweetened tea, iced tea.
Someone had the how to pick good cuts of meat for barbecues and stuff. That's a good idea too. Like a video on that. We always get brisket and wings, smoked wings.
Stop. Both of your skin looks amazing. Did you notice any difference before and after starting keto? Matt?
What was that?
Our skin looks amazing. Did you notice a difference in skin before and after cut?
Not really.
I haven't either. Yeah, I feel like I'm more confident. So even if my skin didn't get better, I just feel better. So like, right?
Yeah, I've like never noticed.
Your nose looks better, less pory.
I think that might just be the spray tan.
Oh.
Is the Deeper Cut program a macro or meal plan? It's a macro
Macro.
plan with recipes, but yeah, it's not like a full. There's a 14-day meal plan, sample meal plan included, but it's not the full meal plan. It's a macro plan.
Which I prefer, or like I enjoy that aspect because a lot of days I didn't want to eat the same thing I had thought about like prepping on Sunday. So like by Friday, I don't want to eat what I made on Sunday. So I could just make whatever I wanted, or we would eat out, you know? So like I feel like you could fit Chipotle in if you do the tracker online, right? And then go. It'll be a little off, but you can still eat out and you're not just forced to eat what you prep.
Julius.
Just took the curry beef out of the Instant Pot. Delish. I'm so glad a lot of you guys have been making it and seeing it, because unfortunately it's not showing up on mobile and we're not sure what's going on. So we're going to have to fix that after.
That's something I have to check out.
You guys are in Georgia, South now? Have you tried something that's their specialty but keto? Like brisket? Yeah.
Julius got a haircut.
We've eaten a lot of brisket. Four Rivers is the best brisket we've had. I think they have like 4 of them. It's a chain.
I don't know what Atlanta is like really known for food-wise.
I don't either. How did you lose the last 10 pounds of stubborn fat, Matt? Keto cut, deeper state keto, literally.
It's all about tapering your macros slowly over time.
How many recipes in the cookbook? It only shows 9. I'm not sure why it says shows only 9, but it's like 102, I think.
Oh, are you talking about our cookbook? Yeah, it's only like 9. It's giving you an example of what's in there.
Have you ever used spaghetti squash in any Indian dishes? So I've wanted to use spaghetti squash, but it's like, I think it's higher carb than I'd want because I'd want to eat a lot of it. So I prefer like eating miracle noodles or zucchini noodles.
Is baby corn keto friendly? We have a cornbread recipe that uses it. It's really low carb. Just count the carbs.
You can find, but some baby corn isn't. I feel like, right? Or is all baby corn?
All baby corn is pretty much the same. It just doesn't really have a corn flavor. It's just like fiber. I think a can of baby corn is like 4 net carbs.
Oh yeah, Georgia's known for boiled peanuts and peaches. We love boiled peanuts.
Oh, and pecans too.
Are they known for pecans?
Yeah, Georgia pecans.
Have you ever had any?
Yeah, all the pecans at the grocery store is Georgia grown.
Oh. So far this weekend I've made your egg roll in a bowl. That is one of my favorite recipes. Cinnamon bread and cookie dough fat bombs.
Could you do a steak tartare recipe? Yeah, that's one we're gonna have to test and like do some experimenting
like
with.
A layered steak tartare with like a layer of avocado and tomato, like a double layered tartare.
Yeah, we need to like layer it in a ramekin.
And then put
Atlanta is known for lemon pepper wet wings.
Sounds good.
We got lemon pepper wings before. I don't know if they were wet though.
It's reducing.
Once you complete the cut program, can you repeat it again after a period of time? Yeah, it's actually, that's like the whole point of it. You can repeat it.
It's a tool you'll always have to turn back to. Like once a year if you want to do it.
So it's really more like less so than even doing it for 90 days is more about learning the tenets of like fat loss, which are like once you take it, maybe they'll seem obvious, but it's just like such a revolution to me as opposed to what most people do is just like cut your macros all at once, cut your calories down. But yeah, you can do it probably not like again and again, like in succession, but maybe like yearly. But if you have like say 200 pounds to lose, you can do it for an extended period of time. It's not limited to 90 days. You can do it for like a year if you wanted to.
If we sign up for the Keto Cut course, can we start later, or are there certain dates the classes work? You have unlimited access to it, so you can start at a later date. You get the discounted price today, which is the benefit. And also for those getting it in this round, you'll have access to like live Q&As Robert's gonna do, and then Matt and I are gonna do. So we'll be more hands-on to make sure like the course is what we want it to be.
What would you say to people who say that eating a lot of animal products and meat for keto is selfish because it pollutes and is bad for the environment? I would say it is probably slightly worse for the environment than just like being a vegan, but it's like a balancing act. Like how much are you willing to sacrifice your personal health for the good of the environment? A lot of people are willing to do that. I think there's a case to be made for both. I'm more on the side of like I really want to be healthy and optimize my own life and then do more for the world on top of that. Like, you know, that gives me the ability like to do more things. Like now I have ketoconnect based on, I accredit a lot of it to the fact that I started a keto diet, just my like increase in productivity, and I'm helping people find keto. So then, to me, that's like a better service than not polluting the environment by only eating plants.
Is carnivore possible on the deeper state cut?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does keto reduce muscle mass? No.
No. I mean, if you're in a calorie deficit for a long time, it could. Been on keto for 2.5 months, 20 pounds down, but according to my BF% device, only lost 4% body fat.
In how long?
Some of it is probably water weight, but did I really just lose 20 pounds of muscle? No, you didn't lose.
Oh, 0.4.
You didn't lose 20 pounds of muscle in 2.5 months.
I mean, how accurate is the device?
Yeah, I don't know what the Omorn BF% device is. But your body's pretty good at, like, figuring out what it needs. Like, muscle is prioritized over fat. Your body doesn't really need fat for functionality. It needs muscle for functionality. So when you're losing weight, there's no way that it just only lost muscle. That makes no sense on the way your body works. I found your videos this morning, and I'm super excited to catch your live stream. Welcome aboard, Stevie. Where is the Deeper State Keto info? I'll type it in chat, deeperstateketo.com. And guys, even if you don't get the course, go sign up for the forums there and do a post in the member introduction. It's going to be a site that's not just the course. We're going to like build up keto performance content there. Like Robert's going to be doing some blog posts and stuff. It'll be good. We're going to, because there's not really a great keto performance resource at the moment.
Is the keto course more for toning or weight loss? My wife and I are still needing to lose weight before we are concerned about adding muscle. It's definitely for weight loss. We did it specifically to lose body fat, not just to gain muscle. So yeah, it'll definitely work for anyone looking to lose weight.
Here's who it's not for. It's not for people that are just wanting to do a lifestyle approach to keto, kind of like a lazy keto thing. That's totally fine too. But probably you're not going to find the course beneficial to you. It's really for people that want to put in 90 days of a little bit more effort to get substantially better results. Like if you just want to know what it takes or like what to do to get the best results possible, and you're going to do that, then it'll work great for you.
It's also probably not for Matt at the end of the 90 days.
No.
Is this course designed for beginners? Absolutely. It's designed for anyone on their journey, whether it be keto or not. Like, you can start the keto diet with this. We talk about electrolytes, and anyone looking to lose weight or just hone in and like really figure out, you know, what makes their body tick, because you're cutting out like Quest bars and keto bars and all those random snacks.
Once keto adapted, does that mean your body is in a constant state of glycogen depletion? Kind of, yeah. I mean, ketosis starts when your glycogen's depleted. It's kind of a double-edged sword. It actually decreases your glycogen stores over time too. So say like if you come into keto, it's kind of tough. Like your body's not good at using ketones for fuel. But if you're keto for a long time, like I've been, and then I want to go back to using carbs for fuel, that can also be tough. Like my body is now really good at using ketones, so I'm not going to be as good at using carbs.
Okay, chili looks good.
It's done?
Yeah. So it has reduced, and you can see all the veggies are also like very much reduced, tender. Looks good, right?
It looks like it's just ground beef.
But there's definitely liver in there. I can smell the liver. It's not as bad because I feel like all the seasonings are masking it.
Can you smell the liver?
Yeah, put your face in there.
A little bit, maybe. It's gonna be good.
We're gonna try it though.
And for some reason, our live streams, the last couple of them have been getting deleted.
Just 2 in particular.
2 of them got deleted. I don't know why.
And I'm so bummed out because then we get a bunch of emails asking for the recipe.
Costco sale on their Kirkland bars starting April 19th. Rumor is they'll be $10 a box. That's a steal.
That is a steal. We need smell camera from Japan. They have that? We need smell camera.
We gotta weigh out the portions.
Okay. Do you want to weigh it all out right now?
No, we can let it cool for like 5.
Okay. We can just do that after too. Oh wow, it goes by so fast, doesn't it? How do I sign up for the cut? deeperstateketo.com. So deeperstateketo.com. I don't know why I said that.
The sardines on special at Costco now? Is it the Wild Planet ones? Have you tried matcha green tea? You mean matcha dirt tea? Dirt?
That was not good.
I don't really like matcha.
I don't like it either.
It tastes like dirt.
It's like way too cool for school, you know? It's like, oh, I drink matcha.
I drink matcha.
I eat matcha
This
ice
is my
cream.
matcha latte. Who do you think stole your YouTube money? Probably, I don't know, like someone who hacked into our account.
Mega, you need to start the cut again. I don't think I have it in me to start it again.
Best MCT oil? Just grab whatever. We've been using... They sent us this one.
We have also a shop page on our food blog. So and there is Zenwise is what we use there.
So there's this one, which is probably slightly better. It's pure C8. So that's like top of the line stuff. And if you go to perfectketo.com and you get it and use ketoconnect as a coupon code, it's 20% off. But you can get anything that's pure C8. That's like the top tier basically. And then the last one that I actually paid for is this one here. It's C8 and C10. It's called Zenwise brand on Amazon. And I like it because it tells you the blend that's in there. I don't know if you can see that.
Show Facebook too.
Okay. It tells you the mixture of C8 and C10. It's mostly C8. 9.2 grams of C8. I just ordered MCT oil powder from Perfect Keto. Yeah, we like that a lot. It's tasty.
Hit my goal weight, want to build a muscle now, advice. What I've learned through building muscle is it's really all about the intensity in the gym. Like if you're not sweating or like really pushing it and feeling like you've gotten a good workout, you probably haven't. Did you get your spray tan today, Matt?
Nope.
No.
Got it like 10 days ago.
Yeah, you can't. He looks normal now.
Hi, I don't know if you covered this yet, just joined live. I've reduced my fat to 70%, my protein to 10% because I wasn't losing even though my monitor was reading 2.5 fat. Well, then you're doing 20% carbs, it sounds like. Maybe you meant 30% protein? Because I wasn't losing even though my monitor is reading 2.5. So the monitor reading doesn't mean fat loss. Ketones don't mean fat loss. Keto diet doesn't mean fat loss. It's about calories for like it's the calorie equation basically. Like maybe there's more leeway when you're doing keto, but you still have to reduce calories if you want to lose weight.
Someone, I just remembered, someone asked for an orange chicken recipe saying it'd be good. We actually have one on our food blog. So if you go to our food blog, main dishes, you'll find the orange chicken recipe. What is your favorite kind of cheese? So we just got this amazing cheese. Petite Basque sheep milk cheese, and then Comté. They're both
I love Comté from Costco.
They're both from Costco, and they're incredible. They're strong.
What's your opinion on Tristan and Jessica at Primal Edge? We had them on our podcast.
Yeah,
they
they're
seem
great.
like nice people.
I love Jessica. She's so sweet. And then Tristan's really cool. A lot of great information. And their kids are amazing.
How much do you use protein powder other than smoothies? When would you use flavored protein powder?
Fat bombs.
Pancakes?
Our protein cakes.
I like it. It's like I rarely use a full scoop though. Like for a meal or whatever I'm having, it'll be like a half scoop at most. But yeah, it has a lot of good flavor for no carbs or for very low carbs. Is there a limit to how many people who can join the cut program this first round? So only people that register today get the entry into the giveaway. People that register before it's launched on the 23rd get the reduced price, and then it goes up to the full price forever after that. And then after like 2 weeks at that price, it'll be closed. So then we can get like some feedback. We can make sure everyone in the first wave is getting good results, understanding everything, like progressing as expected. Mm-hmm. Then we'll open it up again for good.
Have you guys looked into getting a bread machine? No,
Why would you need a bread machine when you're doing keto? That's crazy.
Or, I mean, a lot of people love gadgets, but I feel like the bread machine is the last thing I'd want. I would get like an ice cream maker before a bread machine, and everything just takes so much room up in the kitchen.
I mean, bread machines are just like the anti of actual cooking, in my opinion. It's like, yeah, just throw everything in here and we'll make bread for you. Yeah, exactly. I'm researching keto and it seems overwhelming but effective. I have a decent amount of weight to lose. Is cutting carbs a good way to ease into this? Yeah. I think it is really intimidating when you first start, but I think just starting by counting carbs, limiting them, and figuring stuff out as you go along is a good way to do it. You're never going to figure it out all before you start. It seems like a lot of people want to do that. Mm-hmm. You just got to learn along the way. Should we measure this out?
Oh. Yeah. Do you want to measure it out on camera?
Yeah.
Oh, to show them. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, guys, here we go. We're going to measure out. This is what we do when we make This is what we do when we make like a bulk meal prep like this.
You just want to measure it all first, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have our scale here, and then we're putting a big bowl on it, zero it out.
Why don't you put it on a bowl that we're going to put in the fridge?
Oh, I thought you wanted to portion it. What bowl?
Oh, we can do that
you have
too.
a big enough
yeah,
bowl?
let's do this. The one thing about cast iron is it's so heavy.
Oh, I guess we need to. Do you think it'll fit in this, like all of it, in this guy?
No.
Okay.
Probably not.
Yeah, if you want to break your wrist really quickly, lift up a cast iron skillet with chili in it and tilt it. Your wrist will snap in half.
Okay, is that on?
Yeah. Grams?
Yeah. So we just measure it out in total.
And then you can divide it by how many ever servings, and also you can just put all the ingredients into MyFitnessPal or your tracker and then divide it by the amount of servings.
How many servings are we going to make this?
It looks like it could be like 8. 6. You're a big guy.
We're gonna go 8.
Okay. We're gonna go 8, guys. Any tips for getting back on keto after a high carb day? Just really get back on track the next day. Just start with that first meal.
Don't do anything crazy. That's my biggest tip.
No like fasting or outrunning the carbs. Like that's not gonna happen. Just, you know, you had it, move on.
You can't outrun a bad diet. So this comes out to 1,068 grams. So we'll just divide that by 8, and then we will weigh out each portion when we eat it.
Yep. Should we try it?
Yeah.
Get spoons.
Okay.
I'm nervous. I've had beef liver once, right? What liver was that when we tried it?
That was calf liver.
Which is not as bad.
I
So
want to make sure I get liver though. What if I don't get any?
like that's definitely a chunk of liver.
That's a liver chunk?
Yeah.
Okay, give
Because
me
it's
that.
like stuck together. Maybe it won't even. Does it look like it'll come apart?
Yeah, that'll be good.
Okay.
Here we go, guys.
I'm gonna hope I don't get liver.
If you cooked along at home, be sure to tag us on Instagram with your final thing. It looks like this has like the membrane on it still.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to eat it.
You gotta-
Just take
you
it
gotta-
out.
You gotta cut the membrane off.
I didn't know there was a membrane in liver, guys. Now you know.
Here we go.
Cheers.
You can taste the liver.
You can definitely taste that liver.
It's good though. I'm definitely gonna eat all this. What do you think? You don't love it?
I would struggle to eat all of it, but if I put like cheese and sour cream on it,
Oh, maybe I'll put some cheese on it.
Yeah, beef liver, it's like I'm just never doing it again. But we
I
have
love
some
it.
in our freezer.
It's better in meatballs if you grind it up and cook it in meatballs. I think the ratio was a little bit off. You like went really hard with the beef liver for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, we should have done like half that amount.
Oh. I did a really small amount. Because I looked at recipes and it called for like a pound, half a pound to a pound.
Okay.
So I guess it depends on your taste preference. But where I got it at Whole Foods, they have grass-fed beef liver. That's the only place I think we found it. So yeah, if you wanted to try it.
All right, guys.
That was it. We hope you love this cook along.
Next Sunday we may not have one.
Yeah, because my dad is visiting. So
We'll keep you posted on that though.
if there is one, it'll be Matt Solo Dolo.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging.
Bye.